time I learned about Uncle Sam. Let me tell you about that. This daggone Uncle Sam, I learned when I got my very first paycheck from Wendy's. And my money was missing. And I go say something to my mother. And she's like, you didn't know about Uncle Sam? Now I'm going to tell you something. My mother was the oldest of two. And she had a baby sister. There were no brothers in sight. My grandmother didn't have any males. No sons. So where does Uncle Sam come from? I'm like, really? So when I found out he's all in my paycheck, now I don't work so hard for. He's all in my money. I'm like, what is this? I'm supposed to get the number of hours I work times my hourly rate. That's what I was expecting. And this Uncle Sam, this man I don't even know, ain't never seen, dipping in my money. He for the 2 weeks I was working, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we had to work a week and a whole. I'm waiting on my paycheck, and this dang on Uncle Sam do what? Come on, man. Come on. No. I was 15 years old. Wow. I wasn't a happy camper. Dude was in my pocket and nowhere to be around. And you know the crazy part of this is, as I asked around, as I shared the story, Uncle Sam was in everybody's pocket. He taking federal tax. That's the Uncle Sam part. Then you got the state in there. State tax. Something ain't right in this picture. It's just not right. Okay? Woo! Well, I did my homework, and the gentleman said to me, I told the story, and the gentleman says to me, you know you don't have to pay all those taxes. And I'm like, you got my attention now. How do I get this Uncle Sam out of my pockets? I don't know about everybody else, and because everybody else was cool. They went years. They go years and years and years. Letting Uncle Sam dip in their pockets. Crazy to me, y'all. That's absolutely absurd. What's so funny now? My daughter, baby girl, look, just started her first job, 16 years old. She's been waiting a good year to start. Yep. And before, like, she goes and fills out her paperwork. We were talking to her a little bit last week when she got the job. And she says, oh, yeah, I got to fill out some paperwork. I said, uh-huh. And I told her, I said, look, you ain't got no brother named Sam. Your mama don't have a brother named Sam. Your daddy don't have a brother named Sam. Keep him out your pocket. Keep him out your pocket. So when they tell you to fill out this form, because that's what happened to me, to fill out this form, do this and that. Look, what is it? That W-4 form, and fill out this and that. So you put a number down, and they taking more money out because of the numbers. They're instructing you to take more money out of your check that they ain't no way around to do. I'm like, so I told her just how to keep him out your pocket. I told her. Because it's like, wow, it's been 40 years since that quest. 40 years ago was when I first learned about Uncle Sam. And I've been on a quest to keep him out of my pocket, legally and lawfully, for a very, very, very long time. Yeah, legally and lawfully. 1990s was the last time I filed a personal tax return. Legally and lawfully.